Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Celebrity Cars. If you've never been to Celebrity Cars website before, go to celebritycars.com. Go to find your favorite vehicle, like this really cool Land Rover. And if you have any questions, you give us a call. Well, we got lots of cars for sale in there, about 50 of them. Exotics, classics, muscle cars, super cars, we got them all. But today, this is a very, very special 1995 Land Rover Defender 130. Why is this one so extra special? Well, it's beautiful green. It's a brand new build. And why is it a brand new build from 1995? Well, if you look at both fenders and we pop the engine compartment, you're going to find out that there's an LS3 in there from a Camaro. An LS3 in a 1995 Land Rover Defender. So, awesome, awesome, awesome car. Now look, I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. I go over the conditions of cars, the paint, the wheels, the interior. We look at the engine compartment. We pop the trunk if we can pop the trunk. We look inside, look at the seats, make sure there aren't any stains. Also make sure, curb rash and all that kind of stuff. Get a chance to kind of sort of sneak a peek underneath this thing too as we go around it. But in the grand scheme of things here, folks, it's got an LS3 motor in it, a great big V8. It's a brand new build. It's only got a couple hundred miles on the odometer. I have no idea when it was painted, but it's a beautiful green. And it's got some imperfections. It's a 1995, folks. We'll go over what a couple of those are, but listen, I'm not going to tear this thing apart. It's a 1995 Land Rover with a great big V8 in it. You probably find 3 or 4 of those in the country, if not the world, with an LS3 in it. So, are we going to beat the crap out of the paint today? No. It's beautiful. It's green. See it? I mean, it's amazing. The wheels are beautiful. Come on around here. We're going to walk around to the passenger side. I positioned this outside in the sun, particularly so you could see it. And also I positioned it so you can see what it looks like in the shade. You can see where some of the welds are. If you're picky about welds and being straight and all that kind of stuff, this is, to me, is as done as best as it can be. These things have welds all over them, and that's what you get. So we're going to use the camera today to really focus on the paint because there's not a whole lot of things for me to pick out. There might be a small scratch or two, but I think for this particular vehicle, you're not going to win a car show for paint. Okay, you're going to take it to a car show and everybody's going to envy you because you've got a great big motor in there. So that's what this is all about. So come with me. Let's spend a second on the hood. If we want to get in particular about things, I mean, this paint is beautiful. Quincy, if you could, just kind of sort of manage so people can see that, people have gotten their microfiber towels out, they've cleaned it. I can see a couple marks from a detailer with a wheel. But other than that, I mean, we're just in, the binoculars of the sunshine out here. This is a beautiful green. Nobody's going to poo-poo this green. The front fascia is beautiful. These inserts for the headlights, they look to be in new condition. As new condition. I know it might be hard for you to see some of this, but that's why I'm here. Because if we just whip by it in a video camera, you wouldn't see any faults anyway. That's why we've changed our business model to make sure we go over every car, because this isn't a cheap one, okay? So maybe you want to take this home and you want to know its, overall condition. So that's why I'm here. This all the green across the whole front here underneath this beautiful black Land Rover bumper here. This all kind of sort of looks new as well. Great big fancy fan right inside here. It's gorgeous. The lights all look good. There's like really minimal patina at all. It's just looks super. I don't have a whole lot more to say. This kick plate, I'll call it down here, bump plate, doesn't look like it's ever hit anything. And Quincy, can you see that under there good, brother? You can? Good. Yeah, come over here too, if you could, over my right shoulder and look underneath, only because I feel the lights really. See how clean it is underneath this? Like I said, it's a much newer build, and we're happy to have it here. This thing's incredible. You're driving one of these things with lots of horsepower. It's really unreal. All right, let's spend some time in the sun. Are you ready for the shaded side? You tell me.
We can do the shaded.
Let's do the shaded side since we're kind of playing with shaded front nose bumper here. These black panels up here are all in superb shape. Just, you know, a 2% patina out of 100. It's just, I've got nothing but nice things to say. These panels across the front, you know, they're green. They're really nice. And that's all I have to say. I think everything looks fine. Everything's nice and green. There might be a couple little paint marks, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, quite frankly, who cares? Again, we'll show you why, the power plant in a couple minutes. All this down, the whole driver's side of the car is just nice, solid, green paint. Look at our reflections here. See our reflections in the, so there's a little bit of, you know, it's not a shiny, clear gloss mirror reflection. Find one of these that actually have that. You won't. So just beautiful green. It's green. It's green. A little splash here. Sorry, I didn't wipe that off. All this is great. The black lower panels here. There might be a couple scuffs from getting in and out of the vehicle, but if I found one here that was really bad, I'd let you know. Okay, just a little small mark here, a small mark. It's not just the kind of stuff. I'm just trying to point it out. It's not perfect, but you know, it kind of is. Work your way back here, beautiful green. See all the rivets going on, new bolts, good looking stuff. We haven't talked about these wheels at all yet. There's no curb rash on these wheels, folks. We'll get to the front driver's side in just a minute, but they're all nice and black, all nice and silver. Let me check this front one again here real quick just to make sure I'm correct on no curb rash. No curb rash whatsoever. It'd be very difficult to get curb rash on one of these. Nope, beautiful, beautiful wheels. Okay, come on back here. We're working our way back into the sunshine portion of things. We did look at this already, but once again, I've got nothing but green back here. A couple of small light scratches, a couple of little weird things going on, but nothing that I need to point out. If you're really particular, you'll have to give us a call and we'll explain things better. But I'm letting the camera do the work, and this is just all very, very fair build. LS3, 6.2 liter V8. When have you seen one of those back there next to this word? Okay, once again, rear tail lights are great. All the black stuff is really nice. Let's look in the back real quick. You got a full-on spare, all ready to go. Got real nice bed liner in here. Looks like maybe it was used maybe once. I don't know. Somebody could have just been standing back here for all I know. But this whole cabin back here, this whole cap back here, this whole pickup truck back, whatever you want to call it, is in really, really good shape. Just really minimal stuff. You could see it. Okay, driver's side. We're back out in the sunlight here. Quincy, if you could, let's really walk down. Don't really care about what I'm saying. I just want them to see the paint. I want them to see into the paint. I want them to see those rivets. See all these things. Folks, I see nothing but beautiful green. Couple little swirl marks, once again, from the detailing that I told you about. But there's nothing, you're seeing what I'm seeing right there on that film. Up here as well. All this just nice and green. Nice and clean and green. Ooh, it's hot though. Goodness. Okay. Let's finish up here. That wheel is in great shape. The rear passenger side wheel is fine. This one up here somehow got some overspray. It's just going to take somebody sitting down and spending 15-20 minutes to try and get the overspray. You see those little white marks. I don't know what that is, but there you have it. But other than that, the wheel is just fine. It just needs a little love and care. Okay, if you look back up here again, this piece that I mentioned on the other side, it was in the shade. You see how beautiful it is? Welcome to Las Vegas. We got a lot of dust on things. Sorry, that's the way it goes. The windshield. The windshield's darn nice. I don't see anything on the windshield. Let me go over and look on this side real quick. It's a beautiful windshield, folks. There's no surprises here. All right, Well, we looked at all those things. I'm gonna open up some doors. But let's look at the coolest thing in the whole world. Now, I started this video off. A lot of you have probably fast forwarded to this point. Hi, welcome back. All right. Now, the next trick is going to be if I can get this hood open. There we go. Says Corvette. From what I understand, it came from a Camaro. It's an LS3. Doesn't matter if it came from a Corvette or a Camaro. Beautiful, newly installed electronics on that back wall. Still have your original VIN plate from Land Rover. I see lots of clean fluids because you can see through these containers real well back here. And this is just awesome. So they got it to fit, folks. There it is. All right, we'll leave this up for a minute because we might want to come back here and look at it. We'll give it a start and you can hear it and all those cool things. Okay, I'm gonna open some doors so we can look at this interior. Okay, I'm not opening this door right now. Okay, so folks, we got a lot of black plastic in here. A lot of it looks original. The shifter obviously is not, but all this plastic in here looks great. It's all in one piece. I don't see any splits or cracks in it. If you're a smoker, well, you're in luck. Aftermarket sound system. I see the gauges are super cool. We'll get a good look at them again in a little while. Or remember, you can go to celebritycars.com and look at some detailed photographs. We probably took about 80, 85 photographs of this vehicle. So feel free to go check those out. But you're having somebody live sitting here looking at it. These seats are super comfortable. I've been in that driver's seat quite a few times. Super comfortable. They feel like they were just put together. There's no stains. There's no rips. The headliner is suede and it's beautiful. There are no marks in it. Just some, looks to be just a couple fingers for either installing or holding on. But all the visors are in decent shape. I'm gonna come over there, meet you. Sorry about the extra dust. I mean, it only takes a day around here in Las Vegas for things to get dusty. We try to keep up on it, but know that the door panels, I don't see any cracks in the door panels. Roll up windows, so no power windows in this one. I have the key in my pocket. And I'm gonna start this LS motor. You get an idea what it sounds like. The odometer on this vehicle, folks, says 125. That means 125. All the gauges seem to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. Temp gauge is up just a little bit, only because we moved it just one or two spots. The air conditioner, I can already feel it. It's nice and cold. I sneezed, sorry. I sneezed so hard I knocked the camera off. Listen, it's still running. Air conditioner. Oh, I did turn the air conditioner off. We know the air conditioner works good. Let's turn the radio on. I see it says volume. I probably don't have it on the correct setting to, here, auxiliary. Stand by. Stand by. Tuner. I gotta go back to the tuner. Whoa. So we got a radio, and it works. Super clean in here. Park brake. Definitely seems to be able to do what it's supposed to do. We're not going to play with any off-road stuff today. That's for you to figure out and play with. Give us a call if you have any questions about that. Yeah, I see nothing but a beautiful Land Rover, folks. I think it's time to go for a ride. What do you say? We'll be right back. Okay, so as promised, we're in the 1995 Land Rover Defender. Great big V8 motor in it. We've checked out the radio. We got the air conditioner. Everything's all good. Everything up here, well, I've had this kind of sort of idling now for about 15 minutes. Oil pressure is exactly where it's supposed to be. The temperature gauge is, hunkering down right around 160. Very comfortable. Got a half a tank of gas going on. The voltage is good. Got a little digital deal down here talking about the outside temperature. It's very cool, very updated. Okay, it is running still, once again. My foot's on the brake. Put it down in the drive, and off we go. Super smooth. Okay, I'm doing about 40. Let's use these brakes. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, this is a good one. Everything's doing exactly what it should. Does it feel like a brand new Land Rover? No, it's not supposed to. You could feel the road. You could feel the steering. You can feel the gear shift. You feel all these things, and it's super smooth and today's technology. It's wonderful. Back on the gas. Big motor in it almost makes you want to drive a little faster. Not used to doing that. Yep, that's the brakes. Okay. My right turn signal's on. Got a good flash on the dashboard here. I can see it's working well. Canceled out on its own too. Turn the other turn signal on. Yep, that's doing what it's supposed to do. This is awesome, with awesome power. Great car. If you're interested in buying this Land Rover, please give us a call. If you got any more questions about it, give us a call. We've got build information. You can find out how many owners this thing's had. I don't know if a Carfax exists, whatever, but you can find these things out at celebritycars.com. Go to Land Rover, scroll down, you should find this. If you found this video on the interweb first, go to celebritycars.com. You should be able to read up all about it. If it's been a couple months since this video's been up and we don't have it on the list at Celebrity Cars, well then it's sold. But I hope you enjoyed the video. This is incredible, and you should buy it. It's really awesome. It's ready to go. It's really fast. See you next time.